Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. I want to thank each and every person who is really committed in seeing this channel growing. Back to the Kenyan politics. You know, politics in this country, I've come to realize, is one of the most funniest games if you do not have a heart of stone. If you do not have a heart of forgiveness, politics is a dirty game. I saw a few days ago that a former governor, was it a former governor or a governor, was leading some clique of Mount Kenya leaders, and they denounced Raila Odinga and said they are now joining William Ruto. And I saw some funny headlines on media and other social media platforms. I saw funny headlines. Blow to Raila Odinga. Blow, I don't know to who. Which blow? Which blow? Tell me, which blow? You know, before we do something, let's first fact check on what we are talking about. I even saw some of my political analysts writing blow to Raila. Which blow? If you've been in this country, you know that by a few Mount Kenya leaders quitting Azimio, actually it doesn't shake Raila Odinga even a second. I'm going to give my reasons. Right? These are strangers in Azimio. In fact, Mount Kenya is the strangers in Raila Odinga's camp because they have never been there. These are visitors. So when a visitor comes into your house, you feed the visitor and he leaves. How is that a blow to you? Honestly, I'm just asking an honest question. Kaka, I'm living my own life. I pay my own bills. Then a visitor comes to my house. I host him for 2 nights. Then again he goes back. How is that a blow to me, honestly? Because he has never been in my life. He has never paid any bills for me. He has never supported me in any way. So how can that be a blow? Or for instance, mugeni akuje kwako, akutembelee, akuje na some 3 loaves of bread, akuje na some 1 liter of milk, akuje na some 3 kg of sugar, then akuletee kama mgeni, mkae na yeye siku mbili then atoke. Kwa sababu alikuletea chakula alafu people will start saying, oh, blow to so and which blow? These guys have never been to your life. Tell me, when did Mount Kenya support Raila Odinga? In 2007, Raila won. Mount Kenya was supporting Kibaki because Kibaki was a Kalenjin, was a Kikuyu. They were supporting him. So I don't see any blow. In 2013, Raila won. Mount Kenya never supported him. They were supporting Uhuru Kenyatta. In 2007, Raila won. In fact, the election was nullified in 2017. Mount Kenya not support Raila Odinga. They were supporting Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto. These guys have just come in 2022. They just came recently and they have left. Which blow are you guys talking about? Explain to me which blow you people are talking about. Sometimes let's speak as grown-ups. Let's approach politics as people who open up their eyes, people who think beyond the ordinary. Now, kama watu wamepata mahali wanapewa pesa, let them go. After all, they were not with us. Kama wameona kuna kakiti wanapewa, let them go. Who cares? They were not with us. We have already won without them. We have been winning without them. So, they have no value to us. They have no value to Raila Odinga. They have no value. Not akuna. Central Kenya has never supported Raila. So what are you telling us? They are leaving, so they can go. Wameona mahali kuna pesa kidogo. We wish them all the best. Save journey, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to give you Uhuru Kenyatta's message to Raila Odinga, because the two people I'm going to talk about, they directly represent Uhuru Kenyatta as a Jubilee party. The government said for Uhuru Kenyatta to get pension and other benefits, he will be forced to resign as the Azimio chair. Well and good, Uhuru Kenyatta will resign. But then, Uhuru Kenyatta is, for now, is out of active politics, and is building the community out there, bringing peace to DRC and other regions. But then he has two people who speak on his behalf. Atuoli left. Atuoli aliona tu pesa kidogo, he vanished. So we have two people right now who are speaking on behalf of Raila Odinga. One is David Murathe, who is also a relative to Uhuru Kenyatta. Number two is Jeremiah Kioni. These guys, once they speak, we know Uhuru Kenyatta has spoken. So they are standards Jubilee. They have said, as much as other people are living from the mountain, as much as other people are living from the central, but as Jubilee party, you know, David Murathe is the chair, Jubilee party, and you know Jeremiah Kioni is the SG. They have said, we as Jubilee party, we remain powerful and steadfast. We remain supportive to Raila Odinga even beyond 2027. That tells you what? Jubilee party has already fronted Raila Odinga as their preferred candidate come 2027 if nothing will change. That is the sentiments. That is an official communication from the Jubilee party itself, from the official leaders. They have said, we as a party, the only person we know who we still support is Raila Odinga. Now, you understand that Kalonzo Musyoka is playing around politics to at least get support as the presidential flag bearer come 2027. But as things goes by, it's like Raila again, from what I'm seeing, it's like Raila has not yet retired. Raila is still strong. He will contest for 2027 as per the information from insiders in Jubilee. Now, if Uhuru Kenyatta is going to resign from Azimio party, it means another chair will be elected, either from central or from whichever way they might decide, or they front Raila, but I'm told from the insiders, the people affiliated to Raila are against the idea, and they want Kalonzo Musyoka to take over as the chair Azimio. That is the insiders who are speaking this. So there will be an agreement, and once they agree, I will be here to explain to you in details. But then, before I conclude, as we speak, it's confirmed, and from the plannings you see that Raila again will wrestle William Ruto in 2027 if nothing is going to change in between here. You know, listen guys, nataka mnisikize vizuri. I have always told you this. Raila is an institution that when you begin to fight him, you must strategize and do a study that will take you not less than 70 years. You do your study before you attack Raila. Raila is a government. Raila is an institution. So all these side shows you are seeing here, these are people who are clinging on Raila during the 2022 campaign train. Hawa watu wote, they are strangers. Ni watu walikuwa wameshikilia kama conductor kwa gari, and now they are leaving the vehicle. So the vehicle is becoming lighter. You know, the vehicle is becoming lighter. And the more it becomes lighter, the more it moves with speed. So, wakati watu ambao walidandia Azimio wanatoka, what we can only do, I'm saying we because I also supported Azimio, and I'm also doing it. Wakati watu waliodandia gari wakitoka, I don't see any blow in Azimio. In fact, hao majamaa, how can I call it? They are adding more value into Raila by quitting, right? It's by them being in Azimio, it's a burden. Now, if you never knew and if you never understood, the burden has left. You know, let me tell you, Raila is a train. Raila ni gari. He had support from Nyanza. He had support from Western in the previous campaigns. He had support from Coast. He had support from Ukambani. He had support from the northern part of Kenya, from Turkana, those parts, because Governor Nanok was elected on an ODM ticket previously before John Ruto. Now, all these regions have been supporting Raila Odinga without the central Kenya region, right? Now, in 2022, the central Kenya region is hanging on this train, who is Raila Odinga. Because Raila is the train, he already had passengers. Raila had passengers from those regions I mentioned, and the train was full. Now, these strangers are coming to fight for space. They have come, and Raila Odinga has allowed them to hang along the train. Safari imekwenda, unfortunately, watu wakaiba mafuta ya gari. Watu waliboiba mafuta. And now, these guys who are hanging to make the train heavy have started leaving one by one, while other passengers are inside, fully packed. You see? To me, that can simply be explained as creating more space and adding value to this train when you are leaving. So munapotoa jam, the train becomes lighter to move. So from this platform, to me, those who are leaving, the only thing I can do is to wish them the very best and luck in their old venture, because they are going back actually to where they belonged anyway. So wish you the best, ladies and gentlemen. Nyinyi tuachieni Raila wetu na Kalonzo wetu, tutasukumana na yeye pole pole, na siku moja Mungu atatenda jambo. God bless you. Asanteni sana.